of the Collective Social Network's live interviewing with grassroots candidates running on people-powered policies. Today, we're here with Emmanuel Morel, who's running for Florida's 20th congressional district. It's an open primary, is my understanding.
That's correct.
Awesome. Before we get started with a few questions, Emmanuel, would you like to share a little bit with the public about yourself and why you're running in this race?
Well, my name is Emmanuel. My name is Emmanuel G. Morel. I'm running in the special election to replace Congressman R.C. Hastings, who passed away this past April. The congressional district is a huge one. It encompasses 2 counties, both Palm Beach and Broward counties. I'm in this race because I believe that progressives must be represented. We are the ones who move the levers of power, and at this time, in this critical juncture of our nation, we need progressives to run, and we need to elect progressives to the House, the Senate, and the presidency eventually.
The last time you were on the Collective Social Network's live, you mentioned eliminating student debt, and this was even before Bernie Sanders mentioned
that is correct.
Student
that
debt.
Is correct. I've been blowing this horn since 2013 because this is a problem that affects the whole nation, and I don't think we realize how not only it would free people from this burden, but it would also stimulate the economy, because we know professionals, we know doctors who are still living at home with their parents because of student loan debts. It is an idea whose time has come, and it must happen this time. There is no time to waste. It's just like the filibuster. There is no more time to wait. We need forgiveness of student loans, and we need to do away with the filibuster once and for all.
Amazing. And I mean, on that note, you were kind of a clarion call early for student loan debt, filibuster, before it really got like national traction. One thing that you've highlighted you were running on was trying to protect veterans from foreclosures.
Correct.
And this upcoming, while we see a lot of problems heading our way, can you speak a little bit more on that issue and why you were trying to push it?
Well, in this district is one of the poorest districts in the nation, and this district has a lot of veterans, and unfortunately, many veterans have been foreclosed upon. And it is so evil that the people who fought for us, that the people who had the courage to wear the uniform, and these are also the people, when they come back, they don't come back the same as when they left. They are traumatized, and they fall into hard times, yet we allow banks to foreclose on their properties. That must stop. That must stop. There are too many veterans who are homeless in this nation. We claim to be a country that values its veterans, but we really don't. We really do not. It needs to stop. We need to protect our veterans. We need to fight for them just like they fought for us. That's where I stand.
Thank you. Just kind of wanted to wrap up with one last question, and then if anything, just ask you about where we can find more of your work and more people can get involved in your race. But Florida is a complicated state in our nation. It's always been played pivotal roles in swinging presidential elections and different issues. It's also the most pronounced state within the Caribbean. With Cuba in flux, and your native Haitian,
Correct.
what's called that country also seeing issues. How do you see that playing into the race, and what would you say, to people that are paying attention to the race?
Well,
Uh, yeah, how you'll be proceeding
yes,
forward.
I'm Haitian born. I came to this country when I was 15 years old. It's nearly 46 years ago. But I while I believe that we must be aware of what's happening with Haiti and Cuba, we must be aware, first of all, with what's happening here in this country, in this district,
Hmm.
the poorest district in one of the richest county or counties in the nation. We're talking about Palm Beach and Broward counties. These are two of the richest counties in the nation, yet the poorest district. So we really need to pay attention to what's happening here before I can deal with, before we deal with other countries, be it Haiti, be it Cuba, or anywhere else. I
Hmm.
We need to fight for these folks here. Let me explain something. One of the ideas that I'm proposing is I'm really fighting for reparations for slavery. There are so many African Americans in this district who are poor, and the reason they are poor is because their forefathers built this nation. For 300 years, their forefathers were never paid. And we are asking for payments now for them. Reparations must happen for African Americans. Again, we're only dealing with African American descendants of slaves. They must be they must be done right. America cannot go further until this issue is resolved. The 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 Japanese got reparations for internment during World War II. Jews got reparations from the Germans, but African and the Native Americans have gotten some reparations, but African Americans built this country and they've got nothing. And it's time for reparations. The time is
Wow. Well, thank you, Mr. Morel. Student Don't Let to Protecting Veteran Foreclosures, Reparations for Descendants of African Slaves. Thank you for this powerful, progressive platform. Anything else you'd like to say to the public before we sign off? Where can people find more of your platform, and where can they sign up to get involved?
now. Please visit www.egmorel.com. That's EGMOREL.com. And you may call 561-301-6843. 561-301-6843. It is my personal cell phone number. You can reach me up until 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Please reach out, and we need some donations, folks. We need your help. We really need financial assistance from everyone, especially progressives or those who claim to be progressives. We need their help at this time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Morel. We'll be pushing this interview out and hoping to see more of your race down the line.